Dear students, in our previous videos, we discussed about the data handling functions, and our fourth unit consisting of data handling functions, PLC sequencer functions, and PLC matrix functions. So we have to discuss about the PLC sequencer functions. But before going to PLC sequencer functions, now we discuss about the bit patterns in a register. Why? Because it is also present in our fourth unit syllabus. So what is meant by bit patterns in a register means, so we have in a ladder diagram contacts and coils. So based upon the contacts representation, the output coils may be on or off. So which output is on and which output is off, that can be stored in the form of a bit in a register. And we already know that in a register we store the 16 bits of data. That means every register consisting of 16 output devices at a time. So the following diagram gives the information about the or status about the output devices on or off states. That means here a 1 represents the on of the output coil, and similarly a 0 represents the off of the output coil. So here we have a HR0207 register, and that register consisting of 16 output devices information. On that, first output device is on, and the second output device is off, and the third output device is off. Like that, the 10th output device is off. And for a particular operation, in our example, we may consider the only we need 10 outputs conditions only. We don't bother about the remaining 6 outputs. Then we cannot consider these 6 outputs. Simply we write not used. And similarly, the representation of the output coils will be like this. So for a 16 bits of data, we have 16 lines which consisting of contacts and coils. So these ones or zeros may be changed depending upon on our requirement, not only in the physical manner but also by using the PLC functions. So what are those PLC functions means? Bit set function, bit clear function, and bit follow function. So what is the use of the bit set function means? When the bit set function is enabled, a 0 is set to 1, and if there is already 1, there is no change. And after the bit set function is disabled, the enable 1 is not becomes to 0. That means what means? For example, in this register we consider the fourth bit, so the fourth bit is 0. So by using the bit set function, we can make that fourth bit, that means 0, as 1 by enabling the bit set function. And if you disable the bit set function by open the IN0063 contact, then that enabled 1 status may not be changed, that remains as the 1. And similarly, if you want to change a 1 by using the bit set function, then even though we enable the bit set function, that enabled function does not make that 1 as 0, that remains makes 1 as 1. So that is about the bit set function. And next, bit clear function. So the bit clear function also means this function, when the bit clear function is enabled, then a 1 is reset to 0, and if already there is a 0, then there is no change. And after the bit clear function is disabled, the reset 0 is not becomes to 1. That means here the fifth bit, if you want to, here we have the 1, and if you want to make this 1 as 0, simply we can enable the bit clear function. So by enabling the bit clear function, that 1 can be considered as 0, and that 1 can be changed as 0. And if you disable this bit clear function, that changed 0 does not change to 1, that remains as 0. And similarly, if you want to enable the bit clear function for a reset value, that cannot make any change. So that is the operation of the bit clear function. And similarly, bit follow function. What is the use of the bit follow function means? That when the bit follow function is enabled, that makes the 0 to 1. And similarly, when the bit follow function is disabled, then that changes the 1s to 0. That means the on state of the bit follow function performs the one operation, that is on operation, and the off state of the bit follow function performs the another operation, that is making of off state function. So when the bit follow function, when 1, that is on, and 0 when off. So however, this can be observed by using one example. Here we consider the one board painting process example. So here that board can be classified into 16 cells. Among those 16 cells, some cells are we can paint it as a red color paints. We can paint it as a red color paints by enabling its enabling inputs. And if you want to make some modifications on that table, so we can use our bit set function and bit clear function and bit follow function and bit follow function. So what are those changes means? Now here I want to change here the third bit is a white color box, and now I want to change that white color box into blue box. So in order to make that blue box, definitely we have to set 1 to that particular third block. So I use the bit set function for the 003 block. So in order to make that white color block as the blue color, and similarly the 15th block is already that is a blue color block, and now I want to make that block as the white block. So that means I want to disable that block. So but for that purpose we use the bit clear function for the 0015 cell. So when the bit clear function is enabled, then this particular red color box will be changed to white color box, and the 10th block, the 10th cell can be I want to make as the alternate colors. That means when the function is on, then that can be converted into blue color, and when the function is off, then I want to that can be converted to white color. So for that purpose I use the bit follow function for the 10th block. So this is the ladder diagram representation for these three functions. What are those three functions means? Bit clear function for the 15th cell, and bit set function for the third cell, and bit follow function for the 10th cell. So this is about the bit pattern change in a register. So next our discussion is PLC sequencer functions. What is the PLC sequencer function means? The PLC sequencer function can be used to perform the sequence of operations. That means in this following example we have 3 lights. By using 3 lines we can perform the 5 sequences. So this is the one sequence, and 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 this is the final sequence. So for these 5 sequences we can use the same 3 lamps in this manner. That means 0 1 1. That means first lamp A is 0, lamp B is 1, lamp B is on, and lamp C is on. And similarly for the second sequence, lamp A is on, and lamp B is off, and lamp C is on. And similarly for the third sequence, lamp A is off, and lamp B is on, and lamp C is off. And similarly for the fourth sequence, lamp A is on, lamp B is off, and lamp C is off. And similarly for the fifth sequence, lamp A is on, lamp B is on, and lamp C is on. So to perform these 5 sequences by using the 3 lamps, we may represent in the form of a ladder diagram. So that ladder diagram representation is in this manner for lamp A, for lamp B, and lamp C. So what is the lamp A means? For lamp A, second sequence, fourth sequence, and fifth sequences are in operation. So I write here 2, 4, 5. And similarly for the lamp B, first sequence, third sequence, and fifth sequences are high. So for that I consider 1, 3, 5. And similarly for lamp C we consider first sequence, second sequence, and fifth sequences are there. So that I consider 1, 2, 5. So the functional diagram representation. So to perform all these operations, all these sequences by using single function, we can perform all the sequences. So that single function is nothing but PLC sequencer function. However, the operation and the applications of this PLC sequencer function we may see in our next video. Thank you.